Okay, so we are solving question number 32. Among the following, the correct statements is are. I'm going to read out the question to you. The first pKa of malonic acid is lower than the pKa of acetic acid, while the second pKa is higher than the pKa of the acetic acid. Now, first of all, what is malonic acid? Okay, so the structure of a malonic acid is simply something like that, and that for the acetic acid is, we know this, it's very simple. This one, okay. So we are talking about pKa. So now over here one needs to understand that Ka is directly proportional to hydrogen ion concentration, okay, for any organic acid, and that is inversely proportional to pKa. So when we say lower value of pKa, that means we are saying strong acidic character, okay. So suppose I'm calling this to be as pKa1, and this one is we're calling it pKa2, and this one we're just calling it as pKa. So out here, according to the question, they're trying to ask us what is the relationship between this pKa1, pKa2 and pKa. Okay. Now out here pKa1 will be lower, that means this proton will be released faster because of the minus I inductive effect of the carboxylic group. Okay, so that is going to help increase the acidity of this proton, that is the first proton. Okay, and if it is released, then one can think of a, okay, stabilization of the conjugate base, that is the anion part, by a hydrogen bonding like that, and which is going to be absent in case of the acetic acid. So these two factors, which is the minus I effect, and apart from that the conjugate base stability, these are going to increase the pKa one of the malonic acid. Okay, so that is okay. Now if you want to further release the other proton, one restricting factor will be that this hydrogen bonding is there, so that will not help to increase the polarity of this OH bond. Okay, so that thing being there, we will say that this pKa2 should be lower than that of pKa, so that way higher than that of pKa, so that way we will say pKa1 is less than pKa of the acetic acid, and which is less than the pKa2, that is the for the second proton of the malonic acid. So over here if we check the options, it says pKa first, the first pKa of malonic acid is lower than pKa of acetic acid, while its second pKa is higher than that of the pKa of acetic acid. So over here, according to me, the first answer is the correct answer. And if you check the other answers, it says first pKa of malonic acid is higher than the pKa of acetic acid, which is wrong statement. So no need to read the next part. Both the first and second pKa of malonic acid are lower, which is again also wrong. Both first and second pKa of malonic acid are higher than pKa of acetic acid, which is also a wrong statement. Alright, so that completes the question number 32, how you should solve it. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.